Hey there, I'm Philip. Sometime back, Justin and myself did a video where we tried different Daiya burritos, and, well, to mixed results. Most of them mediocre and poor. Spoiler. But a couple days ago, Justin sent me some pictures while he was shopping, and they were of Daiya pizzas. Now, there's been Daiya pizzas for a long time, but there were 8 of them that he sent total. And we thought that we would do a video where we try all 8 of them. And that's what the basis of this video is. This is a little intro to that. We will be trying them over the course of 4 weeks. We're going to try to at least. We've been trying not to use the oven, as it has been like 1,000,000 degrees American. I'm going to try and soldier through all 8. I don't usually eat, junk food. Pizza's not really junk food, but for me, it kind of is. I don't really eat a lot of processed food, I guess is another way to put it. And one of these pizzas has more calories than I am used to in one sitting, so it's going to be interesting. Justin is not here beside me because he is asleep. It is his day off, so I let him get his rest so he can recover. He wakes up when he wakes up. I wanted to shoot this really quick before he woke up when we started dinner, because we're going to start dinner right when he wakes up, because I am really hungry. And so that is going to be the next taste test project in the near future as we roast our own apartment with the oven on. So yeah, as soon as Justin wakes up, we will begin week number 1. So without further delay, let's fast forward to the future where we begin the first taste test. Here we are. It is minutes after we just finished dinner, which consisted of 2 Daiya pizzas. We tried the meatless meat lovers and the fire roasted vegetable, because that sounded delicious. First up, we have fire roasted vegetable. What were your thoughts?
It was very delicious. I loved it. The only thing that I would say about actually both pizzas is that the crust was crispy.
Yeah, we usually cook pizza on the pizza pan. But both of these say to cook them directly on middle oven rack.
Don't listen to them.
Yeah. I don't know if you can tell in the video or not that we shot where we were making it. This one got stuck to the rack. Luckily, we were able to get it out. This one was interesting for me because the first slice I had was just cheese. It was like eating one of those burritos. It was just like, all I taste is cheese and crust. I couldn't taste anything else. That has roasted red onions, bell peppers, tomatoes, garlic, and basil. All that sounds wonderful.
Oh yes, that's what attracted me to this pizza. That's why I recommended it.
Yeah. All I tasted were the mozzarella style shreds. Now, on the second piece though, because we had a fan blowing on us because it's so brutally hot, it cooled down. And then the second piece was much better. You could taste like the spices and the veggies. It was much better. Second time around. Second pizza. Meatless meat lovers. I know a lot of people out there are like, oh, you vegans, why do you do that? I just had to know. I was curious. Much like with the some of the burritos we tried. I was like, I have a recollection of a memory of what this would taste like when it was not vegan. I wanted to see.
How close to the original was it?
What were your thoughts on this one?
Oh, that one was also very delicious.
I agree. This one was pretty good. I enjoyed both slices of this equally. Again, just like cheese explosion, which seems to be Daiya's thing. That needs to be their slogan. Daiya, cheese explosion. Because everything is just a cheese explosion.
It's their claim to fame.
I get. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So of the 2, which did you like more?
That one is difficult. because they were both extremely delicious in their own way. But then again, it's pizza. How could one not like it? I would say, well, this is going to be obvious because of the boxes. Mm-hmm. But if you're going for something that's more vegetable-like, go for the one. If you're going for something that's more meat-like, go for the other. I know that's extremely obvious from the packaging.
Yes. If you want to go for something that's kind of pizza-like, go for either one.
Yes.
My overall thoughts are, okay, I opened the video by saying, I did a prelude before you woke up. Mm-hmm. There are 8 of these total. Oh, yes. And we were going to try 2 a week for 4 weeks. I don't know how excited I am for that now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't feel particularly good right now. Because, as I've said in other videos, I cook almost every single day. So I'm used to home-cooked food that I cook. I don't eat processed food very often. The closest I get is the ramen I have for lunch. And even then, I add my own spices and stuff to it. And this is just me not being acclimated to eating like this. This is so heavy, which is a given. It's bread, which I don't eat very often.
It's by nature heavy.
Yeah, exactly. It's bread, it's cheese. Even the vegan form is still going to be. It's processed food. As I've said in, I think, every video we've done like this, and I'll continue to say it, vegan does not equal healthy. These are not healthy. And I can feel it. I don't know if I want to do 6 more of these. I don't feel very great. Because they're all going to do, they're all going to taste like circles of cheese with maybe some hint of something else. Just the way I feel right now, I feel like that. And so I'm not saying we won't do all 8 of them. I just don't know if I want to do it 4 weeks in a row. So maybe once a month. So instead of doing one long video of us trying all 8, I think we're just going to do part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. And we go from there. Maybe once a month we do this. Because contrary to what I may physically look like, I do watch what I eat. I try and, especially earlier in the year when I did have the plague. And after that, I've been more conscious of, yes, I'm already vegan. I have been for years. But just eating healthier in the scope of that. Because I said, one does not equal the other. Not bad. This was a better experience than the burritos, I thought.
Oh, yes. That I would definitely agree with you.
I think these would be better if they were a thicker crust. Like you give us a DiGiorno crust. That way the cheese has something to meld with better rather than just flat, like flatbread, essentially. A flat crust. I think these pizzas would be much better if they had a thicker crust to them. Historically, not a fan of thin crust pizza. A deep dish, all the way for me. I love crust. I love a nice crust. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in the future we'll do a part 2, but I think maybe for now, this is fine for what it is.
The flavor of this one was very potent.
Yes.
Whereas with this one, I suppose that I would recommend putting some extra vegetables on top of it because, well,
I would agree.
We chop our own vegetables, and yes,
we should have done that. Yeah, especially with this one, if we added onions and mushrooms and peppers to it, this would have been even better. This one I don't think would have mattered as much because it was such a cheese explosion. This was too, but yeah, I think this could have maintained the flavor of the extra stuff. That was a good idea. Yeah. Maybe in the future we'll do that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Right now, I appreciate what Daiya does. I do.
Which mainly caters to dairy substitutes, so of course it's going to emphasize the dairy-free dairy more than anything else.
It's just not for me, really, because I don't eat like this. If I'm going to get a pizza, I'd rather try and find a vegan pizza somewhere in town. Get an authentic pizza. They used to make them here. They don't anymore, which sucks. They were really good. I had to power through the last 2 slices because I was just when that last slice was just, okay, this is, yeah. So I feel like I need to go run all the marathons to not feel like I have a giant brick in my stomach. Not as uncomfortable as it was when I ate the burritos. I did not feel good after that. I couldn't even finish the burritos.
I would still suggest the pizzas over the burritos because the pizzas had much more flavor.
Yeah, they weren't just cheese.
Frozen bricks of cheese.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So yeah, if you want to try vegan pizza, try these. They were both, you loved them. I thought they were okay.
I'd have to try the other ones to see how much they fare compared to the other ones.
So there you go. That's part 1 in the Daiya pizza journey that we're going to take.
For me, they were about even.
Yeah, but
Though I would recommend don't pay attention to what the box says. Put them on a pan.
unless you don't mind your crust super crispy. Like, I messed up my wrist trying to cut the thing, so I had to have Justin cut the second one because it's still throbbing. It hurts. And if you're curious about him, check him out. He loved it. I thought it was okay. I honestly, they're not anything I would have to buy again, but I said we both rate them higher than the burritos. At least that's going in its favor. It's very loud out because it is.
That, and it's the weekend.
Yeah, it's busy time right now out there. So I need to go rest for a little bit because I feel
Very full.
Yeah.
Overall, I would say they're even for me.
I'd give them both like a, I don't
Do you
know.
want to go out of 5 or out of 10?
I was going to go out of 10. Like, they feel like a 6. Like, just above average. And I would re-rate the burritos like 3s.
If you want burritos, make them yourself.
Yeah. which we should also do with pizza, which we were talking about doing. So yeah, we may just make our own pizza next time. That's more fun anyway. We can buy all the ingredients that we want. And the crust that I would like to have. All right, we need to wrap this up because I need to go relax and prepare for a later video of hopefully watching something and then talking about it tonight in the extreme heat. So instead of being an all-in-one video, I said this is going to be broken up into pieces. This is the end of part 1. So as always, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.